breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Mahinmi. Outside Hill. And there's the feed to Mahinmi. Here's George. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
George missing again. Celtics trail by 3. Dishes it to Bradley. It's stolen by Allen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And George with the stuff.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life. They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Ellis goes in. Here's Allen. He feeds it to Mahinmi. It's stolen by Bradley. And it's Thomas at the elbow. From the top of the key. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Hill.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That's foul number 2 for him. Olynyk is checked in for Jared Sullinger. And a change for the Pacers. Miles is checked in. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
The drive by Ellis. To the middle. And there's Myers. That's good on the assist from Monte Ellis.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Thomas dishes to Bradley. Stolen by Miles. Here's George. And he slams that one down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
.52 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Olynyk. That's good. Olynyk's got his first basket.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Right side, George. Can't get it to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Thomas's shot is off. Indiana leading by 5. There's the dish to George. It could go. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Indiana out in front, up 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Pacers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Hill and Miles team up in the backcourt. Hill is up there with Robinson. And it's Turner in the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one's good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances. A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Pacers leading by 7. The drive by Hill. Outside for Miles. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 5th assist in this one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is, keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off him, guys.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Miles. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Celtics trail by 9. Stolen by Robinson. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Smart. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
The Celtics making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Lavoy Allen's checked in for Indiana. And it's Hill penetrating. Allen left side. Robinson for 3. But they get it back. Indiana again missing. All going up court. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And Indiana making a change here. Buddinger's checked in.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Here's Sullinger. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
And it's Hill penetrating. Outside for Miles. No good on the 3.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Johnson, he's checked in for Boston. Bradley comes in for Smart. Then for the Pacers, Mahinmi's checked in for Hill. And it's Paul George in for Chase Budinger.
This is not over yet, but they need points here.
Here's Miles. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Crowder, who's checked in for Boston. He feeds it to Thomas. Pass to Johnson. And the rejection by Mahinmi. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Ellis, who's checked in for C.J. Miles. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Clock at 4. Here's Johnson. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. So it's the Pacers now. Hill kicks to George. Feeds to Allen. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 5.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here. Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out. Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Celtics have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
He was very composed on that trip to the stripe. And it's close to being a one-possession game now.
Hill kicks to George. There's a screen. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Thomas goes in. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Sullinger passes to Johnson. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, George. And the shot is good. And the Pacers lead by 6.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
Thomas outside. No good. Excellent D there from Hill. And oh, here we go. Hill, nobody back. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 8. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message, not willing to give up on this game just yet. Just trying to instill that fight in this group.
Yeah, hey, I'm all for giving messages and teaching lessons, and I respect that, but at some point, if it's over, it's over. I mean, you need to be looking at the next one. This one's done. Forget about it. Let's move on.
Here's the 3. Missed. So it's Indiana picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next.